Hey, I'm going to show you how to design your own new Zenler website Linktree site. Okay, so instead of having to make a Linktree or a bio link page on an outside platform, you can do it all within your new Zenler site. And I'm going to show you how to design it today. It's actually not that hard. And I love making all my website pages within New Zenler itself. Super simple. I also have templates on this. You can go to parisi.com/shop to grab a bio link template for just a few dollars if you'd rather quickly install it. And this video shows you how website templates work. My name is Steph Parisi, and I'm excited to dive into this with you today. If you're not already on my email list, hop on it. I give away lots of freebies for your business and also a marketing funnel template for just $1. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. Okay, so here you can see this is what I'm talking about designing. So this formats to desktop and then iPad and also your phone, depending on how you're looking at it. I wanna show you how to design this, okay? So let's pop over to New Zenler. So here's my New Zenler dashboard, and I am going to go to Site, okay? And then on the left-hand side here, I'm gonna click on Pages. And then I'm going to click to add a page. And then here, just for the sake of this, I'm going to write BioLink example or Linktree, right? So it's just going to fill that in automatically for you. But for me, I just have like parisipack.com is my website name. So my bio page, I just have it named parisipack.com/bio. Or if you go to stephanieparisi.com, you're going to see my link tree that I've made on New Zenler pop up. All right, and then you want to click to publish the page. It's visible for all users, and then I just click add. And it's just going to open up a generic thing here. Okay, so we want to get rid of the dynamic header, so we're just going to delete that block. So we have an empty block. So all you're going to do is click to add a row. We add a row at 100%, and then we're going to click to add an element, and we just want to add an image. Okay, a lot of times on a link tree, you're going to see just a little circle image of you at the top. So I could click to upload that image. Okay, so here, let me pull up my icons, see if I can find a picture of me that I kind of like. So I could take this and make it the size that I want. Click, click. So I'm obviously huge. So we're going to adjust what we call the padding on this image. So I'm going to come up here and we're going to first adjust it on the phone setting. Okay. So I'm going to click, you can see for mobile only, I click padding and then we do this. Okay. And maybe I want it to be even more. So I could do 200. 200 is going to be too much. We'll do 150 and 150. Okay. And then we click save. So that's a little small, but you could adjust it to whatever you wanted it to be. And then here on desktop, we'll click desktop only, and then we'll adjust the padding and we'll do 400 and 400. Okay. All right, because we want things to look good regardless of the device someone is on, right? Okay, so we have the image at the top. All right, so that's the first block. Okay, and then the next thing, so we'll just get the spacing here, we'll save it. The next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna add another block. Okay, and then for this block, let me turn my branding off. Okay, all right. For this block, we are then going to first add in a row, 100%, add element, and we're going to add text. Okay, and then we're adding the email sign up form here. Okay, so I love creating my own link tree because right away I want to capture people to my email. You can see it right here on my own. I say sign up for my newsletter. I'm going to share tactics there. I don't give anywhere else. And then I have a bunch of freebies that I add on before I get to all the buttons. So that's what we're doing here. We're adding that text that you can say, hey, sign up for my newsletter. Then we're going to add another element and we're going to add a form. Okay. Now here on these buttons, you can adjust it. If you don't like it looking the whole way across, right? We click on the little settings. I'm going to say maybe you just want the outline. And then we stay on the settings. I'm going to change the text color to just black, the border color to black. And then instead of full width, we'll do normal. Okay, so it's a little small submit button. And then you can even change the word. We come up here to settings and we type, yes, I want it, right? So you can totally change all this stuff around, change the font to be what you want it to be. Okay, this is like super bold font for this. We'll make it just medium and we will even decrease the size. Decrease the letter spacing, okay, and then click save. Just make sure to save your work as you go. So now if I want to see what this looks like on my phone version, I can click, and there I hear on my phone, change it up. I might adjust this padding so it's not quite so tiny. Let's do 100 and 100. There we go. That looks better. Okay. All right. So save. Okay, so you have your image, you have your font that says sign up for my newsletter. They enter their name, their email. This, when they click this button, let's make sure we're doing it here. We'll edit it all from the desktop page. When they click this button, if you click the little settings, you can see here, you can have them submit the form. You can add them to your email list right away. You can add them to a funnel right away. So if you already have a funnel established, which if you haven't watched my tutorial on making a marketing funnel, check it out here. But you can then already add them, okay, to all these things. And then after they click the button, you can even have it go to a different link or something like that if you want to. Okay, so we're going to click save. So that automatically enrolls them in your funnel. Make sure to adjust those settings. All right, so now let's design our buttons. So I'm going to add a new block and just keeping it empty. I have all my branding turned on. We'll turn it off. Okay. So we'll stick with our white page here. Okay, so here I'm going to add a row. I want it split 50-50. This means that it's going to then stack when you go to the phone view. You'll see what I mean here in a moment. We're going to add an element. We're going to add a button. And then here we're going to add another button. Okay, so you have your buttons and then you just edit the buttons, okay? And I have a hack for you on this. It's gonna help you out a ton. So here to edit it, we're gonna go to settings and then the text here is whatever you want people to go to. So it could be your website, it could be a workshop, it could be, for me, it's like sending people to YouTube. It could be a course that you sell, your membership, okay? So whatever you want people to go to right away, I would put that first. And then you're gonna choose an action and we're gonna go to a link. And so here, if I'm going to YouTube, I would then type in my YouTube channel, and then I want it to open in a new tab, okay? And then just make sure to save that. So I save it. I might edit the font really quick. We'll make it Poppins and we'll make it medium. Okay, and then this one, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna then, change it to go to a link. I'm going to, maybe I want this one to go to my website directly, or a course, right? Maybe my membership. And I click on, and then we're going to type in membership here. And then we go back to settings and you're going to change the font and all the things like we just talked about. Okay. All right. And then you click save. So now these buttons are here. And then this becomes super simple because you're going to select this whole green row. And then all you're going to do is click to clone it. Okay, and you can clone it as many times as you want for as many buttons as you might have. And then all you need to do on each one, this is important, is you go in, you click the settings, and you change the name. Okay, so here I might want it to say Facebook, and then I would add in my Facebook link. And this one I might want to say, maybe I have a workshop. Okay, so I have it go to that. Like I have a stories workshop where I teach people how to make sales with their Facebook and Instagram stories. Okay, so you update all of these the way you want it. Okay, so you're so close to being done. You have your email sign up, you have all of your buttons, and then you just want to preview the page and make sure it's good to go. So we are going to click preview. And we'll turn that off. I have Latin on the page, so it's like, oh, do you want your page translated? It's like, no, thanks, Google. I still need to edit that. So here's your page. So then you're just going to click it and make sure it opens up to what it says you want it to open up to. So if I click YouTube, then it goes straight to my YouTube page, which, shameless plug here, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, do that right now. And that is how to make your own Linktree page on New Zenler, and then you can add that URL to any of your socials or anywhere you want it to be. If you have any other questions, ask me in the comments. Check out these New Zenler tutorials before you hop off my channel.